People don't really know that part, right? When I came to Las Vegas, it was quiet. Nobody was here, nothing was happening. People thought I was crazy for putting tickets on sales. But to be honest, it was belief.
Usher, known for his achievements in music and family life, unexpectedly found himself in the headlines due to perceived drama with the Carters, particularly Beyoncé.
Beyoncé said, "All right, Usher, I'll let you finish, but I got a country album I'm dropping."
Typically, Usher's name is associated with his music or personal life.
The soundtrack of the culture, and then you're like, well,
she is
Beyonce. No,
Usher.
No,
there was no well.
Usher, you go
wait,
to
no,
the
there
back.
was no well.
You go to the
no,
back
wait,
seat.
no. I don't have
queen.
to.
But recent events at the Super Bowl have shifted the narrative. In the aftermath of the Super Bowl performance, where Usher had worked hard for his spot, Beyoncé's actions stole the spotlight and became the dominating topic of discussion. This departure from the norm led Usher to believe that Beyoncé may have crossed a line, a sentiment echoed by many on the internet. It's unusual for highly accomplished individuals in the music industry to actively compete or overshadow one another. However, Beyoncé's surprise move during the Super Bowl show fueled speculation that she might not adhere to this conventional mindset. Fans perceived her actions as undermining Usher's performance. While Usher typically avoids stirring controversy, it appears he is taking a more assertive stance in response to what he perceives as Beyoncé's actions. The unfolding situation has sparked discussions online, with opinions divided on whether Beyoncé overstepped boundaries or if it's a matter of interpretation in the competitive world of music. Even someone as accomplished as Usher found himself at odds with the queen herself, Beyoncé, with surprising support from his fans. The fact that anyone, let alone Usher, would stand up to the iconic Halo creator is somewhat shocking, but there appears to be more complexity to this unfolding story. Firstly, there's the narrative that Beyoncé's husband, Jay-Z, played a significant role in curating the Super Bowl performance lineup. If Jay-Z had a hand in choosing the acts, speculation arises that Beyoncé likely knew in advance. Now, fans are divided on the idea that she intentionally stole the spotlight from Usher, who was slated to headline the show. Some argue that Beyoncé made calculated moves against Usher to maintain her reputation for delivering the all-time best Super Bowl performance. While many are aware of Beyoncé's past Super Bowl appearances, some may not know she holds the record for one of the all-time best performances at the event. As Usher delivered an impressive show, it seemed he was gaining ground on Beyoncé's acclaimed performance. The narrative now suggests that Beyoncé's alleged hijacking of the show was a strategic move to secure her title. Considering the Carters' history, including Jay-Z's recent criticism of the Grammys for not recognizing Beyoncé appropriately, the idea that she would strive to remain at the pinnacle doesn't seem entirely implausible. With various pieces of information at play, including the intricate dynamics of the Carters over the years, it prompts the question: is it entirely far-fetched for Beyoncé to want to uphold her esteemed status? Before answering, let's consider all the facts at hand.
Big ups to B, even though she could have made that announcement today. Just let Usher have it.
They should have coordinated. She got paid $30 million for that commercial too, and got to promote her new music. So
if you haven't caught wind of it yet, it's safe to say you've been living under a rock. The Super Bowl halftime show stands as one of the most prominent stages in the music industry, traditionally dominated by music royalty Beyoncé and Jay-Z. In a surprising twist, Beyoncé, who didn't perform at the Super Bowl, managed to commandeer the musical discourse surrounding the event. The singer dropped 2 surprise songs immediately after the championship, not only signaling the next phase of her career, but also thwarting the anticipated chart-topping debut of another artist. Verizon, in what might be the most exciting commercial of the Super Bowl, enlisted Beyoncé for an extended spot, revealing a more humorous side of the singer. Towards the conclusion of the clip, she declared the world was ready, and shortly thereafter, 2 new songs from the global superstar graced streaming platforms and download services. Even hours after the Super Bowl concluded, Beyoncé continued to reign over iTunes, overshadowing Usher, who many would have expected to lead the platform. Contrary to Beyoncé, Usher did headline the halftime show, a coveted spot considered the pinnacle for any musical artist. 2 days ago, Usher took center stage at Las Vegas Allegiant Stadium, seated on a throne, accompanied by a marching band and a multitude of Vegas performers. Despite this high-profile performance, the aftermath saw Beyoncé's unexpected musical drop retaining its dominance on iTunes, highlighting the enduring power of Queen Bey in the music industry. Usher's halftime performance at the Super Bowl was an immediate affirmation of his status as the quintessential halftime performer. Armed with timeless and well-known hits, impeccable choreography, and a devoted audience, he kicked off with Caught Up and seamlessly transitioned through crowd favorites like You Don't Have to Call, Superstar, and Love in This Club. The stage later welcomed Alicia Keys, who joined Usher in front of a vibrant red piano for her song, If I Ain't Got You, seamlessly blending into My Boo. In a tribute to Michael Jackson, Usher even lost a glove during the performance, adding a poignant touch during Black History Month. With an extensive 3-decade career, the R&B superstar had an endless treasure trove of hits to showcase, complete with costume changes and a dynamic performance of OMG on roller skates, including a daring moment sliding between will.i.am's legs. Notably, Usher, an 8-time Grammy Award winner, has previous experience on the Super Bowl stage, having made a guest appearance with will.i.am in 2011. Despite the surge in popularity expected for Usher's catalog post-performance, he found himself in the shadow of Beyoncé. Shortly after the game, Beyoncé dropped 2 new singles, Texas Hold'em and 16 Carriages, both quickly becoming chart-topping triumphs. While Usher's performance was exceptional, Beyoncé's surprise releases undoubtedly stole the post-game spotlight, showcasing her unparalleled ability to capture the audience's attention and dominate the musical conversation.
With all due respect to Usher's halftime show, it's about the 6 months, it felt like it was yesterday's news the moment Beyoncé came out with that Verizon commercial.
Beyoncé swiftly dominated the iTunes charts, securing the top 2 spots with 16 Carriages at number 1 and Texas Hold'em closely following at 2nd place. Not stopping there, she claimed 2 additional spots further down the rankings with another version of Texas Hold'em at number 33 and Love in This Club with Usher and Lil Wayne at number 97. Meanwhile, Usher, while not at the number 1 spot, still commands a substantial presence on the platform's bestsellers list. With 4 top 10 hits and various successes beyond the highest tier, Usher continues to make waves. However, amidst Beyoncé's chart-topping success, fans and critics alike voiced concerns that she may have intentionally or unintentionally overshadowed Usher's stellar halftime show performance. Some expressed disappointment, stating that Beyoncé should have timed her single announcements differently to allow Usher to bask in his well-deserved moment. Others emphasized the quality of Usher's performance and hoped that he would receive due recognition. Yet, opinions varied, and some argued that Beyoncé's actions were not aimed at diminishing Usher's achievements. One perspective highlighted the subjective nature of musical tastes, stating that Beyoncé's album might not have resonated with everyone, while Usher's halftime show performance was universally acclaimed. Amidst the debates over Beyoncé's impact on Usher's spotlight, a notable sentiment emerged. Speculation arose about a potential underlying tension between Beyoncé and Usher, driven by Usher's connections to Diddy. Usher's ties with the renowned rapper, who is suggested to play a significant role in Usher's Super Bowl performance opportunity, add a layer of complexity to the narrative. While no official instances of conflict between Beyoncé and Usher have been documented, the intricate web of industry relationships and alliances suggests a dynamic that extends beyond the public eye. As discussions continue, the world awaits to see how these interactions unfold in the ever-evolving landscape of the music industry, where alliances, competitions, and collaborations shape the narratives of its prominent figures.
I'm saying, and I got a front row seat looking at that. Thank God that I had that experience.
Usher's journey in the music industry began when he signed with LaFace Records as a young teen, marking the inception of his mentorship under Sean Combs, then known as Puff Daddy and later as Diddy. The bond between Usher and Diddy started when the singer at the age of 14 moved to New York to collaborate with the renowned music mogul.
So greater than just being an artist, that man helped me understand life. He helped me understand what it was to be an artist. He helped me understand what it was to be passionate about something. He helped me understand culture.
However, their connection went beyond the professional realm, with Diddy allegedly allowing Usher to partake in his lavish parties, aiming to infuse the young artist with a more edgy persona. In a 2011 interview, Usher acknowledged the impact of his mentor Diddy, stating that while his first album may not have been the most commercially successful, it laid the foundation for his enduring 18-year career. He emphasized the importance of having a mentor, drawing parallels with his role as a mentor to Justin Bieber, stressing the need to create music that remains relevant in the contemporary landscape. The depth of Usher's relationship with Diddy suggests a connection that transcends mere professional collaboration, resembling more of a father-son dynamic. This history raises questions about potential personal motives behind Beyoncé's actions against Usher, especially considering her recent appearances in the news alongside Diddy, generating headlines and sparking speculation about their relationship.
Rapper and producer Sean Diddy Combs is facing disturbing new allegations this morning. Combs is now facing a second lawsuit accusing him of and back in 1991. He's also accused of filming the entire
In recent events, hip-hop mobile scene Combs, widely known as Diddy, faced serious accusations of years of abuse from his ex-girlfriend, Cassandra Ventura, popularly known as the singer Cassie. In her lawsuit, Cassie referenced multiple witnesses, including her friend and singer-songwriter Tiffany Red, who wrote an open letter to Combs recounting an incident at Ventura's 29th birthday party in 2015. According to Red, Combs and his security team allegedly forced Ventura to leave, aiming for her to engage in encounters with other men. Red affirmed that Ventura had confided in her about Combs being an aggressor during that time. Diddy promptly denied all allegations publicly and swiftly settled out of court. However, this development prompted more women to come forward with similar accusations against Combs. One such lawsuit was filed by Lisa Gardner on November 23rd, just before the expiration of the Adult Survivors Act. Gardner claimed that she and a friend encountered Combs and singer-songwriter Aaron Hall at an NCA Records event in 1990 or 1991. Following the event, they went to Hall's apartment for an after-party, where Gardner alleges she was coerced into intimate relations with Combs, who also assaulted her friend. Another lawsuit filed on the same day came from Joy Dickerson Neal, who claimed that in 1991 she reluctantly went on a date with Combs. She alleged that Combs intentionally drugged and assaulted her after their dinner, further claiming that Combs recorded the incident and showed the tape to others. These disturbing allegations paint a troubling picture of Combs' conduct. The connection to Beyoncé emerges from her long-standing commitment to feminism. Despite her numerous achievements, including Grammy wins, her marriage to Jay-Z and motherhood, Beyoncé's impactful contribution lies in her role as a feminist role model. This role has positioned her as a prominent figure in the gender equality movement, making her a powerful voice in addressing issues of abuse and mistreatment, especially within the entertainment industry. As more survivors come forward, the intersection of Beyoncé's advocacy for feminism and the allegations against Combs underscores the broader societal conversation around accountability, consent, and the urgency for change.
Less than 100 years ago, women did not have the right to vote. Look how far we've come from having no voice to being on the brink of making history.
Beyoncé has undeniably become an emblem of feminism through her compelling choreography, impactful song lyrics, and artistic stage performances. Her image exudes strength and independence, resonating as an inspiration for women globally. Beyoncé has actively employed her platform to encourage women to assert themselves, as evident in her song Flawless, where she quotes feminist activist Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie's definition of feminism. In fostering a narrative of social, political, and economic equality for all genders, Beyoncé has established herself as a feminist icon. Given this empowering image, it's logical that she might take a stance against individuals with ties to Diddy. However, the question arises, could she have conveyed her message differently? Share your thoughts in the comments. That concludes this video. Farewell for now.